Hello everybody, it is Wednesday, January 20th. This is a purple through black belt class. Hope you guys are off to a good week and I hope you guys are all staying healthy. Quick update in case you've missed my plethora of emails. Reminder, I have COVID-19 and I am not available to be at the school this week. Sensei CJ is now tested positive for COVID-19, so he can't be at the school, so there will be no in-person classes at Leading Edge this week. All the classes are virtual. Refer to any day's training to get your classes in. All right, guys, so as always, make sure you do your warm-ups before we get started. So you're gonna pause the video, do your warm-ups now. Don't skip on them, don't take it easy, don't shortcut your warm-ups, especially your push-ups, because it is the year of the push-up. Okay, pause the video, we'll see you back here in a minute. All right, welcome back. Now that you guys are back, okay, now we're gonna continue with our grappling warm-ups. Okay, Senpai Bailey and Joshi Lucas are going to demonstrate, please. What up, guys? Okay, Senpai Bailey's going to start with shrimping drills. Okay, start with your feet at the very end of the mat, Senpai Bailey. Okay, we've been working on these for the last 2 days, guys, so it shouldn't take too much detail. Okay, remember to keep your feet connected to the ground, lift your hips. Roll onto a shoulder, push away. Now your body's in the shape of a shrimp. Now bring your feet in, start over. Good, and we lift, and we push out. Notice his feet are not flopping, okay? Demonstrate the wrong way to do it with your feet flopping, Senpai Bailey. He lifts his hips, and then he tries to just jump out, okay? The feet became disconnected. He actually shrimped pretty well for doing that, okay? Lift the hips and shrimp. Yeah, that's what most kids do. All right, now let's try it again. Not just the kids, but most new students do. Lift, keep the feet connected, and shrimp away. Good, and lift, and shrimp. Watch your head. Good, reset. Okay, so you're gonna pause the video, guys, and do a bunch of shrimping around your house. Go all the way to the end, Senpai Bailey. No, you don't need to go there. They know how to shrimp. Okay, now we're gonna do some partner shrimping now that you guys are back. Guys, your responsibility to be pausing the video in between each rep. Notice Senpai Bailey's on his back. Joshi was standing right above his hips. Senpai Bailey puts his hands on his shins and he's gonna shrimp out. Boom, okay. And he walks up. He's gonna put his hands on his shins, shrimps out, good. He walks up, hands on his shins and shrimps. Good, okay, you're gonna partner shrimp around your house. Okay, go ahead, go back. Okay, the next drill is gonna be bear crawls. So you're just gonna wag the tail and bear crawl around your home. Go ahead, Senpai Bailey. Make the most of the situation that you're in, guys. Use the space wisely. Senpai Bailey's just doing laps upon laps here on the mat. Good, time. Pause the video and do your bear crawls. Okay, welcome back. Now we're gonna do our gorilla walks. Remember the hand positions here, guys. Hand position, okay, is like so. Instead of our punching position, you're gonna roll your wrists if you do that, okay? So we wanna be there you go, thumbs in the proper fist position. You're gonna fully support your body weight on your hands, okay? And he's gonna, Senpai Bailey, turn side, go to the side, please. Okay, now he reaches out and he's fully support his body weight as he brings his feet forward. Go ahead. And again, good. 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 Okay. Pause the video, guys, and do your gorilla walks around the house. Now, so Joshi Lucas, you're going to switch with Senpai Bailey, and you're going to get to do the 4 corner drills. Okay. So if you notice, this mat sets up nice. Joshi's going to have a foot in each square and a hand in each square there. Okay. Remember, when we do this, we're going to turn exactly 90 degrees. So Senpai Joshi's going to go left foot to right hand. He's going to go right foot to left hand. Left foot to right hand. And right foot to left hand. Notice he made a full turn. After 4 tries, it means each turn was exactly 90 degrees. Right foot to left hand. Left foot to right hand. Right foot to left hand. Left foot to right hand. Good. After you're comfortable going in both directions, then you can freestyle a little bit. Go ahead, Josh. It's like break falling or break dancing. Break dancing, that's right, good. All right, and time, excellent. So pause video, guys, you're gonna get to work. All right, welcome back. Today, guys, today's lesson, we want to talk about chokes. And there are 3 different types of chokes, okay? So by Bailey, kneel and seiza. Rub some on your necks, guys. They've both been tested negative multiple times, so, all right. We're keeping our distancing. So, kneel and seiza, Senpai Bailey. Okay, Joshi's gonna get positioned behind him. We have 3 different types of chokes. One is a blood choke, second one is an air choke, and the third one is a pain choke. It's labeled by what it's attacking. So for example, when we do a blood choke and point to these guys, you're cutting off the blood flow in the carotid arteries right there. So we're gonna cut off the blood flow to the brain. Now we don't wanna do that too much with these kids because, well,
Bailey's already lost enough brain cells.
yeah, exactly. Now the most common blood choke, especially from behind, is the rear naked choke. So when we do the rear naked choke, Joshi's gonna reach around and he's gonna line up Senpai Bailey's trachea or windpipe right in the fold of his elbow, and his elbow is gonna point right down at his belly button. So that puts his bicep and his forearm on the carotid artery on either side. Now he's gonna grab his own bicep. He's gonna slide the back of his hand behind Senpai Bailey's head. When I say go, he's gonna squeeze, compressing the blood flow there, and Senpai Bailey's gonna tap as soon as he feels it. Ready, go. Good, and that's it. Now when you practice, I'm gonna break down these chokes in a minute on one of the grappling dummies, but when you do practice chokes, it's very important that you tap early and tap often, and that we're respectful. When a person does tap, we immediately let go. So again, this blood choke from the opposite side here, Joshi reaches around with his left hand this time. He lines up the windpipe right in the fold of the elbow. His bicep and forearm are on the carotid arteries, okay? And then he's gonna grab his own bicep, slide the hand behind the head, and flex. Good. Now, to turn that into an air choke, instead of attacking the carotid arteries, this time we're gonna attack the windpipe. So we're actually gonna use a similar type choke. It looks just like the rear naked choke, but instead of lining up his trachea in the fold, he's gonna slide it so the forearm is against the neck. Okay, now he grabs the bicep, slides behind the head, and flexes there. That is a totally different feeling. That is a gagging type feeling. Okay, you're crushing the windpipe there. Let's do it with the other arm. And flex. Good, yeah, that stinks. And the third and final one would be a pain choke, okay? A pain choke looks like a choke, but really just inflicting pain. So he's gonna reach around the neck again. Okay, he's gonna put his fist right on the soft tissue behind the ear and on the neck. He's gonna grab his forearm and he's gonna dig his knuckles into his neck. Good. That one sticks. We're not gonna go over that one yet, okay? But that's a pain choke. Now, it's important to understand that a blood choke can cut off airflow. An air choke can cut off blood flow. And both of them can hurt.
It's all painful.
Yes, it's all painful. And a pain choke can do the same. So they can overlap. It's what we're targeting is what we're labeling it by. The rear naked choke is by tradition a blood choke. Now, it's only fair if big brother gets to choke little brother, that little brother...
Nope, that's it. That's the period.
Little brother gets... This is why you're also always respectful when we do chokes, because your partner gets to go next. Okay, so go ahead, Senpai Bailey. You don't mess with his hair. He doesn't like that. Okay, so first is a blood choke. This is a rear naked choke. Lines it up and flexes. Good. Turns it into a air choke, so he puts it on the windpipe more. Grabs his bicep behind the head and flexes. Good, and the pain choke. Okay?
Wait, I don't know how to do this.
Yep, put your fist there. Now grab your forearm and right on the soft tissue behind the ear and then pull it in. That's it. Okay, good. It's only fair. Stand up, guys, and bow to each other. Disinfect. Disinfect. Did you promote him to sensei?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay, get out of the way, guys. All right, so now, let's talk about these chokes a little bit more. So I'm going to demonstrate on here. We're just going to talk about the proper entry on that rear naked choke. Now that rear naked choke, you may be in a position where you're you have back control here. Maybe you have your hooks in like this. Oh, I still have my mask on. My hooks in like this, okay? When you go for this, the rear naked choke is the most common choke that people know is coming from when they get back control. It's also, because it's the most common choke that's coming, it's the most common choke to be defended. He knows to watch for this. So if I make these big grandiose movements like this, boom, it's going to be very easy for him to grab in my hands and try to stop me. So one, we want to be a little more sleek. Now let's break this down a little bit. We can reach around the neck. Now you guys can start in a seatbelt position like I am here. I'm in back control with hooks in. This is seatbelt position, just so you guys know that's the seatbelt. Okay, you can be here or you can kneel and seize out behind this fight. I don't really care. Whatever's easier for you guys to get in position. Okay, don't be lazy. Now, the rear naked choke again, as the boys demonstrated, we want to line up the elbows so it points to the belly button. The forearm is against the carotid artery and the biceps against the carotid artery here. Then this hand is going to grab the bicep here. I'm going to slide the back of my hand against the head. And I just flex. Now, if you notice, I kind of, while demonstrating, made these big motions. I went around like this, and I went around like this. In actuality, when you're applying this choke, if you do it like that, someone's going to be able to see that and block it. So you want to be a little bit more sly. See, I'm kind of running my thumb along the neck as I sneak that in there like this to get under the chin. You see, he can just bring his chin down and make it hard for me. So I sneak that around there and get lined up. Now, this hand, I don't need to reach out to grab my bicep and bring it in. I'm not doing a Macarena. I'm not going, oh, blah, blah, blah. So I just bring this hand up here, just like that, nice and slide. Okay, just right in there, snaking in there, snaking in there. And then from here, flex. And you want to make sure that you're good with both hands. Around the neck, snake this in behind, grab my bicep, and flex. Okay? Around, and flex. Around, and flex. Okay? So that is the rear naked choke. That's going to be for our purple. Through everybody should be practicing that, including our upper belt. And I prefer you guys do it on a live person if you can, so that you'll know immediately if you have the choke right. Now, let's talk about the pain choke that we were just kind of demonstrating here. The pain choke, from the same position, there's lots of different pain chokes, but this choke right here, what we're trying to do is get the knuckles right in the soft tissue area. Feel behind your ears here, where the neck, and then there's a little gap in there. There's a pressure point right underneath the ear here, the base of the ear, and the neck, and your artery runs right up in here. So right in this soft tissue area, you're trying to get the knuckles right onto that area. Now, when you grab your own fist, I'm lining it up. When I grab my own fist, or my own wrist, I want to make sure my wrist doesn't bend while I'm doing this. I want those two knuckles protruding, and I grab and I pull it in. You can see as I pull it in, see how it crushes his neck right there. Boom. It hurts like crazy. I can't wait till I can actually do this on you guys again. Here.
I don't.
Boom. Here, boom. Okay, just like that. So that's a pain choke. Okay, it's a knuckle compression choke. Knuckle compression choke, we can do it from the mount, we can do it from standing position behind, we can do it from, dead man's position, we can do it everywhere. So here we go. Knuckles here, boom, knuckle compression choke. That is in your curriculum, guys. All right, so before I let you go today, guys, just real quick, I want to touch base about our current situation and making the most of your current situation. 11 months ago, the world changed, and everything that we used to do normally changed. The way we socialize with our friends, the way we go to school, the way we go to work, the way we go out to dinner, the way we do our homework, the way we meet, have meetings, the way everything's changed. Play sports. It's all changed. And I know that every one of us can't wait for this to be over and get back to normal. But when this is over, we are going to look back at some of the things that we didn't value during this time. Like the extra family time we got, the extra downtime we got. I know we in this house, we're so busy generally with sports, running from this event to that event to this event to that event, that a Friday hits, the next thing you know, it's Monday morning, because we were nonstop over the weekend. And because of COVID-19, we've had to slow everything down. Come here,
I
Max.
haven't seen him.
He wants to check in.
Hi, buddy. Say hi to the camera. Sit. Good boy.
He'd be good
Boy.
boys on video.
So, you know, we have to make the most of the current situation, guys. Life has changed. And, you know, there's going to be a time that we look back at all this family time we got to spend, quiet time, binge watching movies, the home projects that were left for years, the Legos that weren't done for 2 Christmases and now are finally getting completed. There's going to be things that we look back and we say, wow, that was kind of neat to have that special time. I know personally, I've had more sit-down dinners with my family in the last 11 months than I have had in the last 17 years. So it's pretty special in that way. And right now, you know, I'm stuck at home. I'm teaching you from here. You got to make the most of your current situation. Training at home isn't the same as training online. I mean, training online isn't the same as training in person. But guess what, guys? There's certain benefits of this. 1, you can pause me. 2, you can fast forward me when I'm going and rambling on. 3, you can rewind me when you miss something or need to see something over and over and over again. So those are all benefits that you don't get on a normal basis. Are you comfy, buddy? Okay. So those are all things that you guys should definitely take advantage of. The other thing that you don't get to do when you're at home is you don't get to pause the video and go, you know what? I want to do a different lesson today, and then go find a different lesson plan and do it. You don't get to do that in real life. You can't say, Sensei, we're not working on that today. You guys get to do that. So take advantage of it. Make the most of your current situation. So your keywords for that is make the most of the current situation. All right, guys, thanks for training hard. Hey, listen, if you don't have anybody else to practice with, grab your puppy, sit.
Why not
And you can
choke
practice
him?
your rear naked choke right here. Okay? Just like that. Hey, guys, thanks for training hard. Thanks for being Lima strong. Thanks for being Lima loyal. And we'll see you online. Woos.